the superhero fuel. Liposomal vitamin D3+K2, the sun vitamin for superhuman protection. The sun, the star closest to us, has been radiating its energy to the Earth for over 4.5 billion years. All other bodies in the solar system, such as the planets, asteroids, comets, and the satellites, revolve around this astro king. Essentially, the sun is the center of our solar system. The nutrients we obtain from the sun's radiation is essential for human growth and development, but also is required for the preservation of life on Earth. The sun is responsible for the regulation of the Earth's temperature and was required to keep water in liquid form. But not only that, this celestial body assists in the process of photosynthesis for the production of oxygen. As we can see, the sun is not only important for our planets, but also for us humans. Daily exposure to the sun brings many health benefits. The most important benefit is vitamin D production, which is the power of the sun directly creates for our bodies. Vitamin D is essential for the human immune system to function normally. In case of deficiency, our immune system becomes weak, and we run the risk of becoming sick more frequently. This is why colds often occur in the spring, because vitamin D stores are depleted after the winter. A deficiency can cause the following problems: brittle bones, increased risk of cardiovascular problems, weakened immune system, higher risk of developing lung infections and asthma, hair loss, skin blemishes, diabetes, depression, joint pain, and cognitive disorders. Also, vitamin K2 should not be missing. Vitamin K is an important cofactor in the effect of vitamin D. Interestingly, as people increase vitamin D3 intake, a K2 deficiency can quickly occur. This is because vitamin K2 is required for the activation of vitamin D. Simply put, no D3 without K2. But what do we need vitamin K2 for? Vitamin K2, also known as the coagulation vitamin, is involved in numerous important bodily functions. In addition to the positive influence on bones, blood vessels, and the skin, this vitamin has anti-inflammatory properties, protects the heart from heart failure, and is essential for blood coagulation. Important to note, the vitamin K2 contained in food alone cannot protect people from problems such as varicose veins, cardiovascular disease, and many infectious diseases. But how do we get vitamin D and K2 into the body? Vitamin D forms in the body in response to ultraviolet UVB radiation from the sun. But the vitamin is also present in food, such as fish and fortified dairy products. Nevertheless, sun exposure is the main source of vitamin D, as the body cannot absorb the required amount of this nutrient through food alone. In other words, regular sunbathing protects from deficiency. Too little sun equals too little vitamin D. Unfortunately, not everyone has the opportunity to lie in the sun for several hours each day. In addition, not all sun is the same. In order to efficiently absorb UVB radiation for vitamin D production, the wavelength of the light is crucial. Wavelengths vary greatly depending on geographical location and especially depending on the season. For countries in the northern hemisphere, appropriate wavelengths from the sun for vitamin D production is between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the months of April through September. This is because the angle from the Earth to the sun is short enough only during this time for the light quanta to reach a UV index of 3. Anything below a UV index of 3 is not sufficient for vitamin D to form. The next challenge: most people are indoors at this time of the day. So now what? Simple. The solution is vitamin D3+K2 as a dietary supplement. But be careful. Even with supplements, there are vast differences. First, of course, is the visible difference, which is whether the supplement is in pill, powder, or liquid form. There are also serious differences in effectiveness and absorption of different supplements. Let us now learn about the differences between liposomal and conventional supplements. A recent study clearly shows the difference between liposomal and conventional formulations. In one study, 20 healthy volunteers were divided between two test groups. Half took a conventional supplement in the form of a D3+K2 tablet, while the other half were given an ActiNovo liposomal D3+K2 liquid supplement. Both groups received the same dosage of D3+K2 on an empty stomach. 1,000 international units of vitamin D3 and 75 micrograms of vitamin K2 were given. Blood tests measured the changes of vitamin D3 and vitamin K2 in the blood after ingestion of the supplement to demonstrate efficiency of absorption. Of course, our goal with the intake of food supplements is that the active ingredient enters our bloodstream and stays for a long time to exert its effects. Researchers collected the first blood sample before supplement ingestion in order to ensure an accurate result and to report the participants' baseline. After taking the supplements, further blood tests occurred every 2 hours. After a total of 360 minutes, or 6 hours, the blood serum concentration of vitamin D3 and K2 had reached the maximum level. Blood tests showed the following result. After 6 hours, the blood serum value of vitamin D3 and vitamin K2 in the group who consumed the conventional D3+K2 tablet was exactly the same as the pre-supplementation. This means there was hardly any long-term change in vitamin D or vitamin K after taking the conventional supplement. For participants who took the ActiNovo liquid liposomal vitamin D3 plus K2, the result is clearly different. After 6 hours, the liposomal formulation of vitamin D3 was absorbed 13 times better than the conventional tablet. For vitamin K2, absorption was 37 times more than the tablet. Why is this liposomal formula absorbed so much more efficiently? Liposomal encapsulation protects the active ingredient from the body's natural influences. With conventional products like vitamin tablets, absorption can fluctuate due to factors such as stomach acid content and the body's own process of fat digestion. These factors make it difficult to effectively absorb and replenish vitamin D stores. To recap, combination of vitamin D3 plus K2 contributes to normal absorption and utilization of calcium. This helps to support the maintenance of bone and muscle function and helps strengthen the immune system. Liposomal formulations have a much better effect than conventional products, and liposomal products protect the active ingredient from the body's defense factors, such as contents of the stomach during absorption. ActiNovo's liposomal product contains both vitamins D3 and K2 in combination, so you can easily take the power of the sun with you every day, whether in summer or in winter. So make it easy for yourself. Try ActiNovo and feel the energy of the sun all year round. No matter what time of year or time of day, taking 5 milliliters of D3+K2 daily will help you stay fit, keep your immunity high, and ensure protection of your bones. Be a part of the new era of supplements and feel the difference. Taking care of yourself has never been easier.